Hi, this is your Pro Mount 2700 Pro Plus heated roller machine. On the left side here you have your heat power switch. You have your speed control knob. You have your forward and reverse switch. Up top here you have your key, which is in your key lock. When your key is in the locked position, your machine will heat, but your rollers will not turn. When your key is in the unlocked position, your machine will heat as well as your rollers will turn. You also have a fan switch on your ARL Pro. Your fan is used for 5 mil or thicker film. On the right-hand side of the machine, you have your temperature adjustment knob. When you turn this knob, you're adjusting the temperature for the type of film that you're using. So if we are running OptiClear, that's between 230 and 250 degrees. I'm going to set my temperature for 250 degrees. After about 20-30 minutes, you want to press your ACT button in. Your ACT button means actual temperature. Right now it's just flashing at 140 because we have to get to 250 degrees. Your CF is for Celsius and Fahrenheit. We're used to working in Fahrenheit, so you just leave it to F for Fahrenheit. Your switch up here is for your heated rollers. When your switch is turned to the left, both heated rollers are getting hot. When your switch is turned to the right, your bottom roller will be turned off for running your pouch board with your laminate. So right now we're at 250 degrees. We have our heaters both on, and we are going to put our laminating film on now. When putting your ARL 2700 Pro film on your laminator, our film comes color-coded. One end of the core is red and the other end of the core is blue. Our machine is also color-coded. The top friction stud is red, the bottom one is blue, and your supply manual will have a red label on the top and blue on the bottom. So what you want to do is just line your film up red to red and blue to blue. Just fits on the machine. Now when you put your supply manual through your film, you have a gripper dog here, which grips the core of the film. If the gripper dog gets tight at the core, you just turn it the opposite direction of the teeth so that you could get the bar through the film. Each USI film comes with an instruction sheet, which will tell you what film you have and what temperature to run it at. Now what I like to do is take my bottom roll of film, I go around my bottom idler bar, and I bring the film back towards me. I like to loosen up my tension a little bit so that I could maneuver the film easily. Now your top roll of film is going to go behind your top idler bar. You want to center your film. Just bring your film down. So you line up the top roll with the bottom roll. Bring your film up. So both of your rolls are overlapping each other, and both of your rolls are overlapping each rubber roller. When threading your ARL 2700 Pro, you have a handle on the right-hand side of the machine. When the handle is in the down position, that's for encapsulating, meaning film to film. When your handle is in the up position, that's for doing your pouch boards. Right now we're going to be threading our film, which is film to film, so we're going to keep our handle closed so that our rollers are closed. We're then going to take a threading board, which typically comes with your machine or with your rolls of film. I'm going to push my film in between my rollers. So I'm going to hit my forward switch and just push the film. I can control my speed. So I just want to line up my threading board so that it exits my back two rollers. Once my threading board and my film exit the back two rollers, then it's going to be okay to shut off the drive, and you just want to make sure that your machine has heated up to the recommended temperature of the film that you're using. So right now, if we wanted to see how hot our machine is, we press in our ACT button, and we're a little bit past our set temperature, so we're good to go. We could even bring it down slightly. Now, to make sure that your film is nice and smooth and even and it's wrinkle-free, you hit your forward switch. If you have to apply any tension to the rolls of film, you apply tension by turning your tension knobs clockwise away from you. Once the wrinkles go away, you're good to go, and you shut off your drive switch. Your feed tray, the front of your feed tray has a groove in it. You have 2 pins that you just place the pins inside the groove, push the tray down, and you're ready to laminate. Your Pro Mount pouch board has a heat-activated adhesive on the board. There's a laminate attached to the leading edge of the board. You just have to bring your print up, lay it on your board. Make sure it's nice and flat and straight. You can smooth out your laminate. And with your boards, you're either going to leave a little bit of a border around your print, or you're going to just trim the print flush. So now we're going to bring our board and our print over to our machine. You want to make sure, again, that your switch is in the right position for just top heated. Your handle is in the up position so that your rollers are in the open position. What you want to do is push your print and board into the machine. And your machine has got to be at a very slow mode speed, because you want to make sure that your heat gets through your laminate, gets through your print, and into your heat activated adhesive. Probably go a little bit faster than this. So you want to make sure you go very, very slow. What I like to do is hold my laminate tight against the board so that it's nice and flat and wrinkle-free. Especially if you have a print that's been rolled up and is curly, you want to make sure that it's lying down flat. You also want to make sure that when your print exits the front rollers, it reaches the back rollers and goes in between the back 2 rollers. While your board and your print is coming out the back of the machine, if you'd like to, if you have a table behind your machine, the board can come out flat on it, or you can just stand here and hold it flat so your board doesn't bow. In the front, you still have a little bit of film here, so if you want to just kind of keep it tight, keep it wrinkle-free. This board I'm using now is a black mount board with a satin finish on top. We also have gloss and luster. And then once your board and print exit your rollers, you would take it over to your trimmer and you could cut flush to your print, because your print will stick to your heat activated board, or you could leave a border around it if you'd like. Our boards come in either black or white.